Hey everybody. Hey, how y'all doing out there? Oh my god, y'all. I am super duper happy today. As you guys can see, I'm super optimistic because today we get a special treat today. I'm gonna be talking with a really popular rapper. No, it's not Eminem, if you're questioning that, no. But close. It's KingDarius TheGreat. Say hey.
Hey, what's going on? Thank you for having me. I appreciate you guys having me today. I've been looking forward to this.
No problem, man. Thanks for coming. I am super stoked. I am excited. I'm ready, and I'm nervous as hell.
By the way, I'm a few shades darker than Eminem, but you know, close enough.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, besides that, so why don't you introduce yourself to the audience out there?
Yeah, for sure. So my name is King Darius the Great. I am a rapper slash singer. I can do a little acting as well. I'm also a vocal arranger and co-producer. I was started off my career in a group called Seaside, and we gained some national success that was pretty exhilarating. And I took that experience and transitioned into a solo artist, and which I'm doing now. In between being a solo artist and being in that group that I was in, I had a great opportunity, well, multiple opportunities to write for a bunch of major and independent artists in the industry. Um, so I got to wear, hats behind the scenes. So fast forward to now, I'm getting back in front of the camera as an artist and looking forward to the masses enjoying my new project titled Block Deleted Goodbye. That is the name of the album. And I'm hoping that they receive it very well. So that's where I'm at currently, career wise.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
No problem. And I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit shocked because your sister told me you work with a lot of artists like Lil Wayne and a bunch of them. And I was just a little shocked you want to come to a little podcast like mine. So I'm just blown away.
Well, what happens is when you're back coming back into the fold as an artist coming in front of the camera and what have you, and it's like running for president almost. No town or city can go unscathed, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to reemerge and get everybody back on board as far as the fan base. So any and all platforms are very important when trying to achieve that level of success again. So, you know, even situations with podcasts that are just starting out, at the end of the day, people that are involved with this podcast know people, and word of mouth can spread and it'll help brand me as an artist. So, you know, I wouldn't shortchange yourself and call it a little podcast, because this is definitely a tremendous opportunity and a chance for me to showcase myself and what I have to offer as an artist. So I appreciate you yet again.
Oh wow. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, enough of the thank you. It's time to get to the action. All right.
The good stuff. Okay.
Definitely. That mean the echo again?
Excuse me?
Nothing. 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 Probably something I heard wrong. Anyway, besides that, moving on. All right. Um. So we're gonna travel back a little bit. Travel back just a little bit into the past.
All right.
So How did the journey with music start for you?
How did it start for me?
Yeah, how did you journey with music? What was the beginnings of music like for you? How'd you start being a musician?
So, so what happened was, as a young kid, I had issues with being vocal and expressing myself. I was extremely shy and pretty much an introvert. Kind of kept to myself for the most part. But I always had a lot to offer and a lot to say. I just didn't know how to say it. So I started taking a liking to music, particularly the rap genre. And I felt like through music and through rap, I could express myself in ways that I wasn't comfortable doing, just via conversation. So it was like an escape, and I was able to really express the things that I had within me in a lot better way than I was, through conversation. And it became something that I became very great at once I started. And um, at that point, I started reading dictionaries and thesauruses and things of that nature just to broaden my vocabulary and, add an arsenal to my repertoire of music, and lyricism. And it became something that, like I said, I became very well at. And it started off as just a hobby, of course, because I was so young. But once I stayed consistent, I really developed a passion for it. So it turned from a hobby to a passion. And it was like, I really do want to do this. I feel like I can make a name for myself within society through this particular industry. And at that point, I never let my foot off the gas, and the rest is history. And we can get into all of that as well. But that's how I got started. That's where the passion began.
Oh wow. It's an incredible journey.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Wow. Incredible. So what inspired you to write songs? Because I heard that you have a new song coming out. Like what inspired you to get into songwriting?
So once I, figured out that I had a gift, I was using that gift for myself for the majority coming up. And once I was able to land, national success, I was like, you know what? If I can do this for myself, I think I could do this for others. And especially considering the fact that I was writing all the songs anyway with my group. So it was like, hey, let me take this ability that God and the universe has blessed me with and use it to make money, outside of myself as an artist. So I started writing for other people, you know. Well, I started writing, period, just writing songs and presenting them to other individuals and other entities. And they started to gravitate towards them and make purchases. And I'm like, okay, I'm definitely on to something here. So it started off with independent artists, local individuals around the area, to dealing with major artists with major accolades and major budgets that reached out to me. And I was blessed to be able to work with some of the greatest, in my opinion, in the industry. You alluded to Lil Wayne. Yeah, that's definitely one of them. I also had an opportunity to write for Flow Rida, T-Pain, G Unit, Young Buck, and the list goes on. There's others as well. And it doesn't even limit to the rap genre. I can write R&B, country, pop music, so whatever that particular artist or entity is in need of, I can definitely provide the product that they're looking for. So, you know, I give all the glory to the Most High and God for blessing me with this ability and instilling me with the drive and determination to get into this business because it has worked out very well so far. A lot of bumps on the road along the way, but you can't shine
Oh.
unless there's a storm. You feel me? So, you know,
Mhm.
I take everything in stride along the way, and it makes me a better individual and artist for that matter.
Wow, incredible. I especially like that you're all in one. Like you're not just a rap artist. You also do R&B, and I like people like that that can do other genres. You're like all in one.
Right, exactly. And again, that's just something that you know, by the rolling of the dice in the cosmos, I was happened to be blessed to have those abilities. Because clearly everybody doesn't have that ability to be that diverse. Um, which is good because they can call me and I can get the job done. You feel me? So it works
Mhm,
out.
mhm, mhm. And what a wonderful blessing God has given you.
Indeed.
A wonderful blessing indeed. Whew. Okay. Whew. Okay. Oh my god, my brain pooped. Okay. Um. So, what inspired you the most?
Yeah. So what inspires me the most, honestly, is I like to look at everyday situations, trending topics, politics, a lot of worldly things that go on today. I take that and I transfer it into inspiration for music, especially when I'm working on my project. So I like to just use that and, you know, attack it from my personal perspective and let it out to the masses. When I'm writing for other people, I kind of embody their experience and what they're going through. I kind of do my homework on different artists before I go work with them just so I can, do that. And that's another gift in itself because, again, it's not the easiest thing to even from a female perspective. But I'm a male, like I can do that. I can write from other genders, perspectives, walks of life, the whole nine. And again, I use worldly situations as my inspiration. And so far that formula has definitely worked. So I'm gonna continue to do it until I just make some type of dud or something. But that ain't gonna happen because I don't even literally leave the studio if it's whack. So
Interesting, interesting. And I'm just kind of curious about like worldly stuff. I mean, talking about how 2020 was. I'm sure you got a full album because of how much shit has happened in 2020. And since you take like worldly stuff into your music, I can see that 2020 is like a great example of that because there's so much shit that happened in 2020.
yeah, most definitely. And this particular project definitely embodies that. It's like a capsule of time in reference to what you just said. So I couldn't agree more. It definitely gave me a lot of content to go off of and reach and grab, you know. And a lot of these things, me personally, has always been going on. It's just that we live in a day and age where everything is magnified and enhanced times 1,000 or whatever because of social media and the way that we all communicate in this day and age. So with that being said, I wouldn't panic too much. You know what I'm saying? It's easier said than done. I understand, but I believe like a lot of the things that we're going through as human beings on this earth have we're kind of already there and always have been. It's just that things are definitely magnified a lot, and that's not to say that things aren't shifting as well, because they are, but that's a whole nother topic of discussion. But nevertheless, I decided to just take the current events and create a what I call masterpiece of work behind it, and hopefully the people that listen to my product will feel the same way. That is the plan.
Ooh, sweet. Nice. Nice little plan going on. And I definitely love your method of writing. I mean, nothing could be more worldly than 2020 itself. So I'm glad you were able to kind of get a huge splurge of ideas during quarantine.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's definitely an understatement. Had a lot more time to myself than usual, obviously, and you know, for somebody as creative as me, that's been blessed with the creativity, that does nothing but create an endless amount of content going forward. So, it gave me time to sit back and kind of slow down, reanalyze myself and my situation, as well as give me an opportunity to build a tremendous catalog that I can use for not only myself, but again, others that I may come across that I feel like I can help out from the writing standpoint. So, as wild and crazy as this last year has been, um, I try to take positivity out of everything and going forward, and that's what I've done. And I think it has resulted in a phenomenal project and a phenomenal surplus amount of ideas and content that I have, embedded within my brain for future situations. So, you know, I'm very appreciative of that.
That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. A good thing. I follow that definitely. I definitely do.
For sure.
Sweet. Uh, and following the music topic, and I know, and you mentioned this before. You want to talk about this. So, do you have any new music in the making? You have new albums coming out? Anything new coming from you?
Most definitely. Most definitely. So just I'll give you a little bit of history just right before I get into that. I was in this group Seaside, right? So we were a three-man group, and we were actually responsible for ushering in the digital phase of music and the way that music is promoted online through digital platforms and what have you. We were literally one of the first, actually the first, to present music through that channel. And we had this song called MySpace Freak featuring Jazzy Faye. So prior to Jazzy Faye getting on the song, we took the record and put it on our MySpace page. That's, a little throwback for everybody listening. And it literally took off like overnight. You know what I mean? Like just literally. So it was prior to streams, obviously, because streaming was non-existent at that point. But that's where the industry was, headed. So different industry insiders that got wind of the record reached out, and before we knew it, we were in front of like every major label and every A&R trying to sign us and what have you. And ultimately, we went with this independent company called 1720, ran by this guy named Terry Johnson. He was part owner of General Motors, and he did a joint venture deal with Universal Republic to be exact. And uh, from that point, we came with another record called Boyfriend Girlfriend featuring Keyshia Cole. And that record got on Billboard, top 40, the whole nine. We was on the road having a blast. It was a great experience, and I believe it helped mold me for my career as a solo artist going forward. Um, Only thing that would have made that experience a little bit better if it was if I was with better people, because I was with a bunch of uh fucking dickheads. But other than that, everything, I did learn a lot, and it helped shape me as a person and as an artist. So, now, fast forward to now, I'm moving in a more precise manner. I'm very collected, um, very analytical on how I deal with certain people and energies and whatnot, because I don't like negative energy around me. I like to keep positive people with positive vibrations, because frequency is everything. So that's how I live my life, and that's how I run my business as an artist and a songwriter. So with that being said, I felt like it was important for me to reflect that through my music as well. So one of my new songs that will be coming out shortly, like within the next couple months, I should say, is a song called Self Love. You know, I feel like a lot of people, especially in this day and age, we can get wrapped up in media and just other people's opinions, and how they feel about you and what you're doing with your life. And you know a lot of people kind of like try to please others a lot, and they never take the time to just show themselves appreciation. And I feel like, even from a relationship standpoint, before you can love another individual, like someone else, you have to have self love. You have to love yourself. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
I feel like that's an important message that should be out there, especially right now when everybody's, there's a level of uncertainty hovering over us all, right? So I feel like, we can change that particular negative frequency by, loving ourselves, which will in return help us, love others, which will result in a better platform that we call Earth here, right? So, um, with that being said, I got this song called Self Love, and I reached out to one of the most talented individuals that I've personally come across. And I've dealt with a lot of talent, but she not only has the talent, she has the image, the the aura, the energy is just so positive, and it just embodies everything that I feel like a successful artist should have. And her name is Aria Marie, and you know, by the grace of God, she was willing to go ahead and assist me on the song. And she came into the studio, and it was like, you know, magic. It was a magical experience. It was everything that I envisioned came to life, and I couldn't have done it without her. So she's also actually, she happens to be in on the call. She can go ahead and say a few words and introduce herself if she likes.
Hello. Can you guys hear me okay?
Mhm.
Well, thank you so much
Yes.
for that introduction. But
Oh
yes,
yeah.
once you sent me the song, I absolutely fell in love with it, and I resonated with it so much, I had to jump on it. So I definitely am honored to be on it. And I can't wait for everyone to hear it.
Indeed, indeed. I appreciate that. I appreciate you and your involvement in it.
Not a problem.
And I would encourage, anybody out there that's into the industry from an artist standpoint, to definitely reach out to her for features and what have you, because she will do exactly what she did for me, which is turn my record the fuck up. So I just
That's
wanted
so
to throw
sweet.
that out there for the listeners. But outside of that, I also have another record called Famous Amos, um, produced by ABK Trauma. That's a fire joint that I'll be releasing soon as well. Um, it's kind of talking about like edibles and that whole business of dispensary that is definitely booming nowadays, because there's more and more popping up, being that government legislation is allowing marijuana to be legal in so many more states and what have you. So, one thing I'm big on is concepts and making songs about concepts that can like self-promote itself as well, because it makes my job a lot easier on marketing and promotion when I'm making records about something that is already, pretty popular or in demand. So that's like a trick of the trade of mine. I probably shouldn't say too much, but I'm not tripping, because can't nobody sculpt it the way I know I can. At least that's how I feel. So
Wow, incredible. Really amazing. I love y'all's relationship with the song. Really do.
oh man, thank you so much. I do too. Big facts.
Sweet. And a
Because
follow.
oh, go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna elaborate on that. Aria Marie is like I said, she's just a great spirit. You know what I'm saying? Awesome, friend as well. So, that type, when you have that type of energy collectively, the results are endless as far as, from a positive standpoint. And so I encourage anybody who's doing this to just surround themselves with great people, great positive people, because this industry is very cutthroat. And there's a lot of snakes and, just other low vibrational beings within this industry. So when you come across good people, it's important to, at least keep them as close as possible, so that ones can feed off of that positivity, you know what I'm saying, back and forth. So that's another thing that I'm just putting out there for all the listeners. Surround yourself with positive energy and people.
Amen to that. I cannot agree more.
Indeed.
I definitely could not. So, how would you tip to describe the music that you make?
So I would describe it, well, from production, a lot of them, a lot of my beats have the UK drill vibe to it, because again, that's just something that these younger generation of people are really gravitating towards. And I like to stay relevant. I like to stay, within the times. I don't like to sound outdated. Like, so even if my message is a bit more mature, and has a lot more of a conscious vibe to it as far as the message. I still want to present it in a way that the masses can enjoy. So I kind of package it up like today's joints, hottest joints, but I'm the only twist with mine is that there's a lot more insight and knowledge and things of that nature that I embed within it. So I kind of like to hook people in off of the vibe of the record and the sound of it from a production standpoint, and then I like to educate them through my lyricism. So that is like my niche. That is very important to me. I don't like to get on songs and you know just be saying some shit. Like I really like to have a message and a conscious vibe to go along with the presentation, the initial presentation. So you know like most listeners that hear my stuff, what I'm saying, they might be caught up into how it sounds because they just like how it feels, and then maybe like the third or fourth time they hear the song, they're like, hold on, this dude is really like dropping some bars here. He really spitting some knowledge, you know, and that's by design. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to get too Talib Kweli on them. You know what I'm saying? Not to throw no shots at him because that's one of my favorite artists. But I know that the way that he does his music, or in the past, it wouldn't necessarily resonate with today's younger generation as is. So I like to take that same kind of message but package it up in today's form. And so that's how I would explain what I do. Now for these
Oh,
other people, now for those other artists that just want to say a bunch of bullshit, I mean, that's easy. I could do that too, as long as you pay me for it.
hmm. We'll think about that. I'm just kidding. But yeah, seriously though, I really love creative process, and as you were talking, I was kind of like, that's exactly how I am because I'm also a musician. I don't record
Uh-huh.
music. I'm a songwriter, and the same way you deliver messages through your writing is like how I feel. That's how I make music is messages. Not that dumb
Right.
crap they have.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, at the end of the day, people have to understand that there there are other types of individuals in this world, and they're not always gonna, gravitate and like what is considered mainstream. Um, so I kind of try to appease both sides in that sense. From like I said, I present it in a mainstream form, but when you actually listen to what I'm saying, it will be probably considered, conscious music, you know what I'm saying? Which isn't necessarily a mainstream genre. So, it's like a marriage of both when I do what I do. You know what I mean? So, and
Mhm.
I feel like it works for me because I actually feel like it expands my audience in that sense because now I'm bringing in like a conscious audience and as well as a mainstream audience. You feel me?
Mhm. Mhm. I definitely do, man. I definitely felt what you just said.
Word.
Right up, and as you were talking, I was kind of like, well, hell yeah, that's how my thinking is. So I'm glad somebody has similar thoughts about the music industry.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
Really cool.
If you think like me, you're definitely a smart individual. So kudos to that.
Oh, yeah. Um, I did get straight A's on my little thing, so yeah. But anyway, God. Whew, okay. So now here comes something really fun. You ready? You ready for this? It's something really fun.
Oh yeah, I like fun.
Great. Because since you're a rapper, it's time for you to wrap it up. This is a tradition, which means you have to do it.
What's that?
Oh, I see. You didn't watch all episodes. Okay, I see. Okay. Fine. That's fine. That's fine. You weren't prepared. That's fine. That's fine. I'm about to school you. See, every rapper that's on here has, well, some people on here are not rappers. They were songwriters. They were musicians, like country artists and singers. But since you're a rapper, you gotta rap it out, which means you're going to perform a song, a verse from a song, or freestyle.
Oh, okay. I could do that. Like now type thing.
Yeah. Did I mean tomorrow or next year? I said right
Hey,
now.
I was waiting for the cue. You feel me? I was just waiting on the cue. You did.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying? Cause this is me. So I need a countdown or something. But nah, I got you.
okay, fine. Okay, fine. And if you want your little girlfriend to perform with you, that's cool.
Well, no, let's let. She's totally single. Me and her are not together. Oh, we okay? Because I'm single too. Uh, so let's get that understood. You know what I'm saying? We
Thanks for
both got fan
clarifying.
bases that we need to appease. Okay. But on that note, I got you. Actually, you know what? This is a perfect time. We can actually hit the song that we finna be doing.
We can
Excuse me?
do we can do that if you like.
Yeah, I think so. So I'm gonna let her kick it off with the chorus.
Let me kick it off. Great.
Well, because that's the part that comes first.
All right. Let's see. See if I remember the chorus. Hold on.
Aw,
Hold on,
isn't
I'm trying
that
to remember.
sweet?
Oh, she
Just a
ready.
second.
She probably
You don't
this ain't
remember?
no this ain't no visual call. So she probably had a big plate of steak. Okay, so she probably just you know washing her hands and
Oh, okay. It's nicer protecting
Or
your girlfriend. That's
you can warm them up with freestyle or something. Give me a second. I'd rather sing something else, but
all right.
gotta
So
practice.
I'll go ahead. Damn, time flies when you're chasing dreams. Pray I fulfill them before I'm gone, like Martin Luther King. Hope the Lord knows I never lead you to a burning building. No secret missing and no snitching. I'm one of God's children. When I say God, I ain't talking about no LL, but I'm in too deep, like Jay Reed. This shit get hard as hell. Is this a friend? Is this a foe? Shit, I can't tell. They glorifying these Takashis for the jail cell. So I move and proceed with caution as I swerve by, like I don't see you, but I got Visine in my third eye. I cut them ties that had me grounded like a ground ball. Now I'm out the hole without the shadow like a groundhog. In early spring, I jumped into the game as a young buck. Unit of G, slanging yayo, robbing banks and stuff. Bitch, I'm the man, ho, I'm the man like I'm 50 Cent. Don't need no lawyer, cause myself I'm gonna represent. These so-called friends disappeared when I was on my dick. All that fake love is what it was when they thought I was rich. Did me a favor and these fakers committed suicide. Figuratively speaking, yeah, they X'd themselves from out my life. Now, what's the definition of dead weight gone? That's me without unnecessary niggas.
My
Wrap it
frequency
out.
is my reliance. The negativity has no place. Within my energy, I hold the faith. Yeah.
With these vibrations, I feel inspired. Cup runneth over with this love for self. Can't love
Can't love
another
another
unless I
as I
love.
love myself.
All right, that's all y'all gonna get.
Whoa. Okay, let me just take a step back. Oh my god, I kept you two sound great together.
That's
Thank you,
what's
thank
up.
you.
Much appreciated.
And Ari, oh my god, you can really sing. Why aren't you a famous pop star? You are amazing.
Oh, thank you. It's on the way. It's on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. And then King Darius, that verse was off the chain. You should school some of these rappers in my server.
Yeah, that's why I just try to lead by example. So once this song come out and the ones thereafter, it'll definitely give a blueprint to those that are onlookers that are looking to be artists as well. So I just try to lead by example. But I appreciate that though. Those are very kind words.
No problem. You deserve all of it. That was fantastic, you guys. That was really fantastic.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Oh my god. I'm blown away. I'm sorry. I'm just blown away.
Yeah, that's what we call an exclamation point on the situation. You dig?
You're so silly.
Yeah, no kidding. Definitely no kidding. Oh my god. Ooh, okay. Gotta come down for that. Anyway, now here's a time where you and your girlfriend will say a few words, just to kind of end things, just to any last words, any shout outs, any advice to kids out there.
Well, again, this is my friend that happens to be a girl, and she can sing so heavenly. And I appreciate her for being involved, not only with my song but this interview. So I want to give her praises first and foremost. Outside of that, I just want everyone to make sure that they look out for me on my social media platforms. Instagram, I'm at King underscore Darius 1ST. That is KING underscore DARIUS, the number 1ST. On Twitter, I am first King underscore Darius. I'm not going to say too much about Twitter because I hear they like to kick people off, even presidents. So I'm going to make sure I stay on their good side. Um, on Facebook, my Facebook fan page is KingDarius TheGreat. You can find me on there. And you can also save yourselves a lot of time and just go directly to my website, which is KingDariusTheGreat.com. And I'll have links to all of my different social media platforms on there, as well as news, things to come, and new music and release dates on Self Love, as well as my full album, Blocked, Deleted, and Goodbye. So just, check me out on all of that. Shout out to my publicist, Miguel Cruz, my producer, ABK Trauma, you know what I'm saying? Uh, my other producer, Sugar Beats, you know what I'm saying? He produced the record that me and the beautiful Aria are going to be releasing around Valentine's Day. So make sure y'all stay tuned, be looking for that, download it, but only after you pay for it. Um, yeah, and everybody else that is in my tight knit circle. Shout out to DJ Gutter Boy, that's my dog. We got some things in the works, you know. But yeah, everybody that's involved with what I have going on, I appreciate. And yeah, that is how I feel.
Yeah, and
Nah.
I was gonna say, if anyone out there has a dream, just don't give up on it. Keep going, and you'll definitely find success as long as you don't give up. And thanks again for having me today. My name's Aria Marie again, and you guys can follow me on Instagram at It's Aria Marie. And if you click on the link in my bio, that will connect you to all my other social media and my websites as well. And thanks for having me again.
No problem, y'all. I really enjoyed it. And it's gonna be kind of crazy because since y'all are playing and you're releasing your song about Valentine's Day, that's gonna be really nice.
Indeed, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
And that just proves my point about you two. It just proves my point. Yay! Just proves my point. BF and GF. It's official.
That's, yeah.
It's official. I mean, come on, y'all. A song on Valentine's Day. I mean, he loves his girlfriend, doesn't he, y'all?
See, this is,
Oh my
see,
goodness. It's
see, look at,
self-love. Self-love.
yeah, right, right. It's about loving yourself before you can love someone else. But essentially, that does come, but you have to love yourself first, which is what it's about.
It's levels.
Fine, 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 fine. I see.
She's trying to manifest something over there.
Right, 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 right. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not going to get in the way too much, but
Mm-hmm. All right, I see you. But thank y'all. Actually, could you two link your social medias? I'm going to be promoting on my social media, so I do want to mention y'all so I can get some likes.
oh
Yeah, of
yeah, yeah, yeah.
course.
Sweet. Thank y'all. And y'all out there, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed these two lovebirds. And make sure to check us out on social media. We have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and we are also on Spotify if you didn't already know that. Thank y'all. This has been such a really wonderful experience for me. I'm still overwhelmed. I'm just blown away. Just let's just say that. Okay, just that. And I was gonna say thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see y'all very soon. And make sure to check out their new song coming on Valentine's Day. And these wonderful two lovebirds. And by the way, they're official. So that's definite. We're gonna say that right about now. We're saying that they're official.
we
Right,
we are
so
officially dropping hits.
I find we're moving past the love thing, but the music thing, yes, it is true. Watch out for that around Valentine's Day. Make sure to check out their music. They're both really incredible. Y'all should listen to them. If you're not, then you're stupid and you're an idiot and you should go listen to them.
I like that.
Yeah, too. If you don't listen to good music, you're a fool. You're an idiot. If you don't listen to good music, okay? Just saying.
Preach. Church.
Yeah, so, but in all seriousness, God. But in all seriousness, thank you guys for watching. My God. Whew. Gotta take a breather. And I will see y'all very soon. Make sure you have a wonderful day. Keep the positive vibes, y'all. Make sure to do good things in quarantine. Don't act stupid. Don't do anything stupid. Okay? And I will see y'all very soon, y'all. Bye.